Guys, welcome back to my channel, and we are going to be talking about lodging options. I have my notes here. Grab some coffee, grab some tea, and we're just going to jump right into it. You already know I'm not trying to do long videos for y'all. I'm just trying to inform you guys so that you guys make informed decisions, so you guys get motivated to travel or just do anything that I'm advocating about. You feel me? And so we are focusing on Airbnb. So anyways, when considering your lodging options, I like to start thinking about, why am I traveling? What's the reason of my travel? Now, for me, I have 3 reasons to it, and I'll be bringing up these 3 reasons very often, more than not, because I feel like this question of why travel really dictates a lot of decisions, like who you're traveling with or what are you going to do. So I think that's one of the questions that you should really ask yourself prior to any travel planning or just anything in general, is just kind of get yourself aligned and understand what's going to be the whole point and purpose of this travel. But not everybody idea of vacation is the same. And sometimes you find out the hard way when y'all all together out in the field. And so are you traveling for educational reasons? Are you trying to learn stuff? Are you trying to do a lot of educational stuff, museums, sightseeing, stuff like that? Are you traveling for adventure? You feel me? Maybe you're on a cruise and you're trying to do some zip lining. Maybe you're trying to do some jungle tours. All of that stuff. If you're going to be up and at 'em, you're going to be doing excursions and stuff, which start at the beginning of the day. For the most part, are you going to relax? That's the 3rd one. Are you traveling to relax? So you at an all-inclusive resort and you just chilling, drinking, living your best life. Or you're on a cruise and you don't gotta be doing all this, that, and the third. I mean, there's not much to do, but I'm not even gonna touch cruises right now. But you're just gonna be chilling out in the pool deck. You feel me? Why are you traveling? For education, to relax, or for adventure? Feel me? Answer these questions, then you can adjust accordingly. You can adjust what type of hotel that you want. If you're going for adventure or education, for the most part, you're only sleeping at the hotel. You're literally just there just to sleep. If you're going to relax, you're gonna want an all-inclusive resort. You feel me? You're gonna want an Airbnb is not gonna provide that. You're gonna want an all-inclusive resort so that you have all these options to just chill out at the resort. You understand me? If you're trying to relax, if you don't care what you're doing, maybe an inside room cabin at a cruise is the best for you. You don't need to actually spend so much money on an ocean view. You're already going to be outside in the middle of the ocean. You feel me? So these are just things to keep in mind. And that's why I asked that question. I feel like that's a very pivotal question to ask. So I'm not going to go into it. Moving forward, we're going to move on to Airbnb, which is another option. Airbnb options is offered in over 190 countries. And I love it because it's a great way to mingle with locals. They do curate experiences for you. I have never used it. Will I use it? I like to use it as a starting point to understand what can be offered, and perhaps where I can start negotiating or expecting how much an excursion would cost. I can start there. It offers experiences also really for group travel. Like Airbnb, you can all pitch in together and book a whole house, and it's a really cheap alternative rather than booking rooms at a hotel. Airbnb is also very private. You have your own kitchen. Let's say if you're traveling with a family. I never do rooms, but obviously it all depends on your why you're traveling, where you're traveling, what's going on, what's your situation. I think Airbnb is perfect for education, adventure, relaxing, whatever you want. Like, obviously, just don't book an Airbnb if you're literally going to be there for one night. That is nonsense. You feel me? But Airbnb is really perfect for that group outing. You get your own property for the low, and I love it. I've stayed at a cave house in Santorini thanks to Airbnb. When I was in Cuba, because that is the only way that you can book if you're traveling as an American, I stayed at an Airbnb in Havana, and my boyfriend became like family with the family that was hosting us, and it was amazing. So Airbnb, that's usually my go-to. And I love Airbnb. So I will leave a link if you want to use and book for the first time and have credit. It's just amazing. I love it. And so it's just a really chill, it's a really low-key chill way to get in with the locals. And that's, to me, that's highly important. Highly important. But I just love Airbnb. You get to book things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to do. Let's say like in Krabi, I stayed at a villa. I had my own private pool, right? An own private property. Oh, for the low. Oh, really cheap and affordable. So I love it. And now, so these are my lodging options that I feel like you should consider. And why, or like in what occasion these lodging options work. I feel like you don't always have to be tied down to the hotel option. You don't always have to be Airbnb. There's other options, there's other ways to stay somewhere depending on what you want to do, where you're going, or whatever the case may be. Just keep in mind like the reason why you're traveling, and we'll chat some more soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, learn more. And I'm just here to help. Obviously, I want to go through stuff, not that I want to go through stuff, but I go through stuff so that I can help and inform you, so that you may make a much more informed decision. And until next time,